Ghana de shima mai mamunyina ajo eba TVXYZ so eno actually power 97.9 FM radio XYZ 93.1 ebraso ensema hodoa edi ahim yamai mu na nwumere yi yesi hu adwade beso se nwumere no osia brem power akan Kasiebo na ye kamse Kasiebo yi etufidan Kasiemu ewo 37 Abrebese street so a toapete ewo Yafle stations ahodo no emo wo betie bi ewo Volta power 94.1 1 ewo ho eno achi no Global FM ewo ho Sharp FM Watakra den Shoma 92.1 Kran Kwanta Buem FM ewo Gia Sekan Jinyame 107.7 on Sampana nanom 92.5 Afugos Western Radio ewo Lembeleke FM Okpaza Ngligi FM Bole Rich FM Asifo so Trinity FM Bogoso High Radio ewo Becheboti Radio Dambai Wempan Sampawidi FM ewo Pussy Guide weche Buno FM Sunyane Loud Silence TV ewo USA na fenso enkra Sunset FM wom ekrom nyansapo 89.9 FM ewo Shama ubo ram ewo manone so a yenuanum Radio SM Online wo krom Apple 68 FM of Virginia USA and weche ne tune no eye Power 97.9 Daisy Radio Italy Adamfopa Radio Paris J Life Radio UK OPD Radio so ewo UK myxyzonline.com ya krunche nsem nyina gu hodma wo betimi akokenkan bi uko Facebook ne so a eye Power 979 FM ya na do comment na to na wa share na wa like e dia my information centers and dodo no a enwumere wom abiem se hu ha ya wom to Kasiebo yi epetiem ensem we de be so mo no de dimu akotene no bi enie
Ghana mampenya odwe Ghana fo akyerem se kro no bobebrebe akoso ewo bunu ismantem te hu behia se bambansem no yebemiem
Mampani atwaso akyerem se District Assembly Common Fund first quarter de no enche bia womo edebeba
na penchen ne atutrasema MPP amekuo na chitafo bi epeso mudi ewo yoko ene echese NIB ani monti no bambom sam ye miem papa enya asem kuma
Kotoka wiemhyen gina bia mpanifo de atudwo echese terminal 2 no enche bia womo ebetrema makoba de mu nsem egina ne naso
saso na swafo hwe mantam ayapue mantam so de atudwa se obehia se abaya na msifo no behu akwan foforo metimi de afa so aboa na adwuma mo ye no etimi aso ani
naso ye ya won hwe mamofra ye die dada brabo enkan koso de atudwa echese womo esi dan kese pa ya womo eba beboa mamofra won masetena ye die etimi akonkan
saso ananhwe mu atesa ababetodwa ene se Ghana mbema ebinum ye kakata se no proye pa ho famba ne mbema na se mbema no edimu akotene papa enya asem kuma
Development Bank Ghana won mo chese nyumakwa hodo a ye kantoma ye wo mu dimu akotene ewo mamu a wo mu enso masene ewo sika fam
Sanso anandai aya national security etu anamoni pa bonfo bia aya adwense se nyama hodo no fa kuntuna se kwanso akwakoton no ene no yachi omonso
adeshima mansam no afofro ka we hu na nwumre ya bond bedede beso se no sia brem akan Kasiebo aside wo mu no yemfa ma Ruta natural products won mu ekra ye bo eno achi no edu heba wo na de SMB tesa Basola natural clinic wo mu so ekram Haxamesha ene capsules no ye all satan for Medimosis clinic and prostate center wamusu ekramu bi Ostic real estate wachina se ensasi ya mansu eni huonu abejo de 3P garlic mixture no achino Little George health shop wamu ekramu bi Sabasha Herbal Center Power Specialist Herbal Hospital Let's Talk Educational Consult Madam Time Bomb enonom minsaka promo no ye bebo mo suko de ama ofenso TVXYZ ye bia ya promoto am obi bia adwadifo nyina da mo dwaton de no mo famra na ye mo hu dawro emfa emo MTN adwumapa eno so promo no eguso ekwaso Spanish garlic mixture ene capsules no wonu nyina adaro manwumere yi wo mo enachia brei eho eka ye ne ayaje panie esom wo mimidin da chima akosia oforiwa amanfo mene
akuya krantama
afei adeshimama yenje bre na ensem ne chiremo mefa ensom ye hyase de free Ghana mampanyi His Excellency John Dramani Mahama kache na mampanyi akasa de ensem ahodo atudwa ya wo chiremu se wo bo man Ghana mu a mansini ahodo no se de be ye ompunto betimi akoso ni ntino wo se dane da ban ne hwe na District Assembly Common Fund no wotimi de kona boa mansini empunto etimi akoso ne sa hunti wo na pro board na asia pro board wo de na mu ewo ye bunu mantem bunu east mantem no mu no and wagina simpie so dia to dwa watch say abana yento to ya enche bia wosoafo ya wo hwe yesi kasem so wonyafo Dr. Kasela to Forsen wo ba beboa na first quarter district assembly common fund no wo de akomansi na hodo ni nyina mu na ban na musifo no won so nya sika obetimi dia boa ama mpuntuo akoso e wo mansini nyina emuo no nam so mama mpani gina so de kokobo ekomo se mansini crach mpanifo no adwuma no a ye de ahye wo musa no wo munye ne ye toda na se wudwuma enso ani a ene ka hunu se wudibre no ebetimi afiri wonsa.
The Minister of Finance is about to release the first quarter of the District Assembly's Common Fund. And as I said, and the Minister said, 80% of the money accruing in the fund is going to go directly to the regions for you to decide how to use it. So MMDCs, you have no excuse. You are going to get your full money. We're sending you the guidelines. Cabinet approved it at the last cabinet meeting to show you how the money has to be disbursed. And we're going to use it as your key performance indicators. Every year we will see what you've done with the District Assembly's Common Fund, and based on that we will decide whether you stay or you go.
Way a Ghana man penny His Excellency John Dramani Mahama and Samu Ena Yati.
Na yada so awo Ghana man penyin nsampa odia to Ghana fo nyinanim na yenyina sadia yenim no oda so eda Ghana fo ase se ebraso ye no hia ye mboa no yetimi adema na nam so na safia se twam abatu course no odi nkunim kama mane ye fa awo abatu ni mu ene nti se obi eye bi ma wo so oda na se awo so kanfo Ghana fo nyina esane se aboa ma se kanfo no benya ene te se yenyina ye te so aba kama ya asem kuma na emro ne sam atudwa no chem se ne no so kopiemu awo bono apoye mantam ne mu ene bono ne se ayentam ho na sadia kromfo wironfo sorry kwamukafo tete nkrofo abrabo awo ntam ho no anya sem kuma ene nte obehia pa se ne no sadia ekwo no yebebia bambon semu awo te se aya bono mantam ne bono apoye mantamu na atimi aboa na nti wasre se ne asuya ehwe efisam so ana fe se aya posifo nyina nkambo mu mbachiri mu dedende anhwa kwampa ombetimi aboa na am robese di amanfo ntantanoa na omojo musiko mojapade sambu omuka hu ebikura wutia yeyia na si ya tomu na ya ade apeso omra ya di ojapade ewo nsem no osem nyino mo hwe na se yemia bambon semu entimi amboa mampanyi achirem saba ni se hu behia se aya aposifo petrol team no ka so medi je se aya probo mebo mpempen ade ahwa manfo bambon sem nyina no ode be momo na ochirem se nenu kopiemu ewo che se aya atebu amanten ana fe sinepatemu ana fe pru district ni mu a je se akromfo wirofo se de omudi omuduma ebubu ndu esi akwan ehye nwuremu na omugye omanfo japade de se ayade a ateti papa eni nti okwan bia so mehwe na motimi atusa na mom na aboa abo Ghana adehye ho ban weni mampanyi ayehwe mampanyi se ne yam hyehye no ema ne mba se dia ekọ enya obetimi ahwa so ano e de omanfo nyina yisi papa mu eni nti wasre se IGP ne se asoye ahwe fisam so no enkambom de dendi animanim ya entua na mo emboa na Ghana fo ye da ye nda titire ene adehye a ewo bunu apoye mantem ne mu de so mo do motimi ada tempo anadwo na wotu kwan a uyam hyehye se kwamkafo mabaji ojapade so e di afi nsam ensama Ghana mampanyi ade tudwa no ebi eni.
Development cannot thrive without security. We are aware of the challenges in the eastern corridor of Bono East, particularly around the Atebubu Amanten area, Sene East and West, and the Pru districts. Highway robbery and armed robbery has become rampant. In response, I have directed the Minister for Interior and the Inspector General of Police to deploy additional security personnel to those areas where robbery has become rampant. We will also provide the police with patrol vehicles and communication equipment so that they can keep you safe. We're also going to strengthen community policing and intelligence gathering in order that we can reduce the incidence of armed robbery. Peace is not the absence of conflict, it is the presence of justice and protection. and we will not rest until every community in Bono East feels safe and secure.
Na we anesema Ghana mampanyin papa obo adwuma ade aboa ne mafo ade tudwa enti adehia mo Bono East achimane ne mpatemu atebu amante se mo amtoto so nyina kentampo mo nyina mo kan bi efedia mo dia mo beda na masomo adwemo
abai no kyerese won mo egu entoto yeso a wo hwese o my Ghana kotoka wiemhye gina bia no won besan hwaboa asiesie na agina ne nan so bio na wo kyem se mprempran ye ye kasai no kotoka wiemhye gina bia terminal 3 no etoda ya na ehwo no mo ebo peso papa je se o manfo enya won mo eho ne sa hunti no terminal 2 no wo mo ye hyehye enche bia wo mo eba betirem na timi aboa amakobadie animu nsem atimi agya na so wo soafo ye o hwe Ghana kobadie hu sensem so orwanyafo bukari ni pe wabre ya wode ne nsrahwe ekopie mo ewo wiemhye ngina bia honomo e wode nsem yi etudwa.
Do you visit the Terminal 3 at the rush hours, you will realize that we have congestion at Terminal 3 when it gets to rush hours. What we are doing now is to decongest Terminal 3 into Terminal 2. So we have positioned Terminal 2 into 2 phases. One for the domestic, and where we are currently standing for the international, so that we'll be able to bring some of the loads from the international Terminal 3 to Terminal 2 and decongest Terminal 3 to have that kind of comfort and space for our travelers. So this place is designed to now take care of international travelers. The other side where we pass from will be for our domestic travelers, and the purpose is to decongest Terminal 3 and also create and open up the airport to be able to take larger volumes of passengers and cargo. Some of the projects are for 2 years, especially the head office administration block complex. And this is rehabilitation and improvement. Rehabilitation sometimes take a lot of time, but they have done with the first phase. They are entering into the second phase. We are hopeful that within end of year or early next year, the whole facility should have been totally renovated and expanded to take care of our travel passengers.
We my Ghana so for your share akobadi hu sensem so e wo mai emu no wenyafo Joseph Bukari ni pe na yete ne nsem yi na yankwenum enko ensem from enepa ni kwhwe na se MPP ameyokuo na gitafo bi ejamo sekiremna e wo krom ha yete ho ase yeye na se nanu e na beto dwa se kane panyi adana se opanyi oyedwamtrani ma MPP ameyokuo no e wo asante mantemu sebe no ho akobon nsemi mu ene nti bambo dwumakuo no tonsa efre no se ombra mekirekire mu na nyamenim na se okodu ho no na wo behia se yade no batwira banku kumu kakra se dia Ghana Sabe ya de asemi follow na te se awose atwan ne atwatwo no munsam na atime bua na berepam no awose okokota ya de wakokota pepepe na eba ni se na se eye chema wontumi awose ema ne bedi na bedi sika ja ne tiri so no se brayi adwa na no mu sika ne ade nyina yi gold kire yi be no te se nya de a watimi atentam sa gini nsam emese wonsam no enam so ema otwere abankukum kakra ewo yoko na afi eye NI before ne nyina ka mo ya nhwemu o sansemi ho na nepa ni kwhwe emranti wan pipim si da bia monte asia da sa adenti sansa chema wontumi eburo mbra so awo manga ne mu eni nti ese yade a onbo che se chenku na omde atete ayaga na asumdwei awo manga ne mu na sansemi nti yemmodi ni anko amane so na yani owura Richard Kumado twenkomo onim di papa awo bambon semu ni akwai bambon sem no na MPP amyekun na gitafo apese omtoto ase awo manga ne mu ana opanyi so otime nka me mo adwumu akwaba. Hello Owura Kumado. Ye ahoma no ati atumi abomodin yansa kana ye besan ene no atwenkomo biom e wo sansemi eho na te se eye owura te se chema wontumi nsem ya se bed ho nsem akwaya den ade amana nei te se de Ghana te no ya do akwane ma bed de da wotiri so e wo senya ntamginafo bedi wachi na se bibi no kire jawo na akwadwane a sankrofo na ni asan ni atwem ade aba ene nti enya ne nte se ne no eye kane mampe
panya be de chire Dr. Mahmoud Baumia so no asim pan akopie mu e wo che se eye ahwe ho a one eye bambo dwumako no kokasa se bia bed no betimi anya bi e de amane yansan so nko amane so na ye ne Owura Richard Kumado etwenkomo awasansi mo panyi so otime nka memo adwo emo akwaba
Mida se mina wa yanko.
Yo, me pacho wo hwe dia eye MPP amyoku na chitafo bi eye ewo NIB eye headquarters wona. Me pacho we no eye o mana sumdwei na iso mpeso mtoto na se na brichie ebo meya na.
When is the second time political party officers are called BNI in large numbers many years ago at the and Tebanya said government the Bayer Adisia and after law enforcement officers that's many years ago no media this no my a higher security zone and a higher sensitive zone though the next sensitive zone and there are various options to law enforcement officers. I just say you better call for no ya prosecute and answer maintain law and order and answer control crowd and these are all options available to law enforcement officers. We share now people were throwing the barricades all over the place. Police were a bit more helpless. But someone I heard a mistress say, I'm sure the way I called one day a lead to a confrontation between law enforcement officers and civilians. And I know there could be casualties on both sides. And that is where we are.
So now this is not the first time we see and ye busa say a banisana a kwan ban so and I say bambo dwumako no etimi handle situation no say be na be wie ase no obi mfemu anhwere ne nkwa nampo no ye necessary hu hia say bia ya chi obi ya si ye man be muntimi meeting condition no nipa botwi akogina ho sana.
No, there are two things involved. Dynamics now is sakatra. Nim say the same crime na yoko for charging no ntina be na for kochino. But say no a different dynamic. To me ban say be na for for another set of crimes and they needed him for questioning. And it cannot be said that it is through the bill that he has come to the BNI. It could be that he's in the BNI custody because the BNI has questions for him in relation to the same crime or different crimes. Now, for public education purposes, anytime you see FIC charge you and I say FIC is investigating somebody and I say FIC has frozen somebody's account in relation to transactions, next I say the BNI, Yoko, Office of the Special Prosecutor or the Financial Crime Department of the Police will be the ones who will be investigating those same crimes for FIC, which is the Financial Intelligence Center. And the OSHA crimes now, and I say charges now, Yoko for the board, almost fraud, financial crime, and money laundering. These are cases that have something to do with the BNI. And these are issues where international crime has come in. The police, Interpol, and many of those ones could be interested. It means that all the investigation agencies can be investigating you on the same crime or different ones at the same time, simultaneously, and answer concurrently. Near process is here, has the BNI arrested him based on charges now you could be born and answer the BNI has arrested him for questioning session in a particular crime the BNI is also investigating. And that is where we are. Say a new crime, he has to be with the BNI for 48 hours. And the billing system within the BNI is different from that of Yoko. And the assistant dynamics no kakra. And that is where we are tonight.
Obekon me pacha wo bi a wonim de obambo nsem no se bia obi ya chinefo bibi na jisasem ya hwem a ehu hia se na chitaafo no bekọ ho sana.
Now it has become the order of the day and me bonfire say it wouldn't get out of hand where the police will take a drastic action against politicians. We are creating the premises where it will be difficult for law enforcement officers to guarantee public safety and security assurances. And that is what I am afraid of. We are creating the premises where the rights of people is being overstretched. Now, Sabanizana, the state to suffer, the citizens to suffer, and the police in particular, who are the first frontliners when it comes to being the first responders, on the bread in the discharge of their duties, and it will not order well for the state. So that is what we are. And the state itself must wake up to their responsibility. The state will have to be a bit more proactive, and the state must stop being holier than thou. That a new pope is there, a new one has come, and the state must act when it becomes necessary to maintain law and order. The state now, you have created the premises and setting the precedence where anything is allowed and everything is possible in this country.
Rich Kumado answer bakwa no ma yembisa say police for no am lenient too much ama dia air cost na na.
It depends on the instruction, and it depends on what they are there to achieve, and it depends on the situation. It could trigger within a split second, and it could change almost everything. But so far, we haven't heard any bad news, apart from beseeching the BNI head office. And this is the second time. So government must be made aware, and they have better and serious lessons to be learned from this. And I think going forward, your best approach in any the methodologies of crime investigation in this country. Vis-a-vis the rights of people and the state having the free will and the free space to ensure that crimes are investigated powerfully and effectively and seriously, and prosecutions are achieved at the court and not in the area of political gymnastics.
Yo, Richard Kumado, a branding Sabada, senior Dacia, Biaba, Ebesanso Abba, Wakachibium, and Yamuti, a Richard Kumado, a cat bamboo, some Dianese, Onim de Papa, Obioni BNI, and before I hear Jumatano, Nese, Onimu, into near Econo, and watch the Muka crap, when I was up was for Ghana Fonina, Yafaso, now we unconquer Jinsemu.
Na abra Dr. Bomia Koya, Manfui.
There's a Pia ko no kwa den
en kasanchro mkraka kra
sebia
monko machudia monko na me take bibia
yembusa say omo gina ho no embra papai ni sika sam ekoyi ana se stel ko wo sika wo nya bi di yana enti se wo gina na pinchen se ebia etuo bi kwaji pew na ko kan asabe because onya ni sika o didi peche no make say bia okura amata aba e bia nkan nti ade na wo gine ho enya wo na ya to nsa afra wo say wo ye bibi nti beyiwa no nti wo gidan e wo ho ade nti na ya makwan na embra nya adwuma bambo adwuma ko ni yo adwuma ye hwehwemu o mo hwe yetimi emma no te say bia no timi meet conditions na se wakofie na brepam no kakra say nyina nim say de asem bi ebowa wo onkwan say otimi kirechire mu court no no one say pepe na say asumdwaba nti ade na moje ewo eye NIB headquarters ni wo ade na moje na hwe
edom kuma no say wo mkotena form
amanfo papa no amanfo
ko nanka mehwe ni mu say nka bail condition nanka
anka mo be ka bom na mo say ye de aba na say ye gina emuti form na moje den ade na moje ne sa make I say ko show my account mu sika egu na wo Ghana for me no pa ya nwe hu
Adishimama yatu ansam so na yenko yenimu na so ye hwe ma mofra ye die dada brabo enkan crosso sabre no wo masi dan kase pam ya we no wo chirebu a ye child care giving center wo de babe boa also ye mofra no asene ama dada brabo ma setena kan kro no atimi akonkan na wo soafo ya wo no eda sa so ye ano no monyamfo na momo latena name wo de ensema hodo atudwa ya wo chiremu se babe boa ma ne titiru abadwuma yefo woni a wo mo wasaso ye ho no ko base bia wo mo ewo nkwada na se mo franketwa na mo badwuma na wontimi emfa wo mo enkwadwuma saa bia ye no wo mo asie no ba beje saa mo fra ni nyina na hwom so kama ene ya wo pon a no akwakwaje oba na boa ama won so won ho atimi ahan won kakra ne nsem wo de tudwabre ya wo pa saa adwumade ho ntoma no ye ntie bia
the needed support and encouragement for the ministry to fully realize the vision. The Nisradi Hono say a bebemu, say wo and Nisradi Hono na unya backing and I said the needed support. Didn't say ubeyenya opese uye, but wakache and say omu pese omu reduce vulnerability. Now, child care play a major role, becomes prominent and feature in the things that we do because only in dachi until what make sure kwalani year who share with dachi until senior attention I would be ma nkwalano enu ne betchre how they turn up in future. I'm first meeting with management, and I'm catching on say me task or say na within no time no we get this thing done. Nyamiadum with the support of Mr. Brighter Piano. Yetimi aye amana aye fe. Na me a person ye can say ye encourage obia. It is not big. Enye bibia unya sika kesi bi ansa na waye. Me mention said the next place we are moving to encourage a speaker. Until after we have made the presentation to Right Honorable Speaker, no, yeah, Shekwan say, you don't say Parliament, so enya bibisa the public sector, private sector, obian kambum, senior beya, because women are, in fact, a major part of our workforce. And he said they are omunia. Betimi fully present at the workplace to give off their best, no. Yentimi nya ebe diamaye.
Na enwachi no wonmonyamfo na momo latte etwa so ekire se abani sei no awofo ni nyina enka omakoma ento wo yem sanse babeboa ama wono adwuma da ne da wodie ewahye yahodro mu abanwuma ahodro mu no wo mani atimi akohuye esanse toda na odo bakokogye ba bia ubehu wo ho anu wani wo wachi saa nanso bia yeya sese no wo masie no babeboa ma saa ne mani nyina wo mo atimi ayina kwa no wo so ani atimi akon adwuma ho.
And if you know, so bawo, especially when the child akolano was special need, na only sa attention na mamenity office. The person can be your best worker or staff, but the fact so nim say onim how the child is being cared for no. Ube will say nkakra na ni productive way no na bafem inti mesromo. It is BBI was say you have to be intentional to invest in it, but it pays off. It pays off in productivity. Inti mesro obia or shemi. The next place we are tackling is the informal sector. Na niayediba wo is bigger and better. It's a Ghanaians should expect. It's niayediba no. It's part of the market enhancement vision. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama and the Vice Professor Nana Jane Opokuajima and Woma Ghana for.
Adeshima pani eti ni nsemi eyorumonyafo Agnes na momo latte.
Na yetwa so ne akọ apoye mantem no mu esan se hoso osofo hwe mantem no so eye mamereta akosua awate agei enso adensem bi atudwa asrese omanya akwanja na Ghana mampanya pom so momra no mahwe mantem mansia hodo no ewo ho no omombom modin so manya akwan foforo so afa no maboa na mantem omdwumadi ahodo atimi akonkode sansem tudwa omra no ne nsem twirofo atwenkomo.
The expectation of our people are so high. They look up to you not just for directions, but for real results. That is better roads, improved sanitation, quality education, quality health care, job opportunities, and effective governance. Honorable members, thus, from urban development to waste management, from clean water to good health care, from safe roads to reliable energy, from youth employment to local economic development, from gender equality to inclusive governance, your leadership will shape the quality of life for thousands of citizens. I urge you, my honorable friends, to develop clear, realistic, innovative strategies for improving revenue mobilization within your jurisdictions.
Na eno aya nsema premantam ne so afo mame aye Rita Akosawate ade atu dwane no echi Dr. Samuel Ofosu Ampafo ono se dwamtire ni ema aye cocoa board enso de nsemi tu dwasere so sere adawroma ensa dansayem se aye aban akrachefo no dwumadie ni position a mampenye di ama no se bi wudidi hu kakrakra na se wudi ye adwuma na atimi aboa wo se ugina mampenye di mu ede subampedi o sere sa hantani dwaye na se ombua de honhom no wonfa ntonchen ye adwumaden emfambo Ghana mampenye ntisa dombenye bia no mbeye no ebeye nsunsuanso bone e Ghana mampenye amembuo kama wahye asimu na de house e de abre no.
We manage to ensure that we humble ourselves before the people. You have been fortunate to have been elected appointed and endorsed by your assembly. Maybe before this time, you did not have a vehicle. So people see you working with them. Today, you have a 4-wheel drive, very beautiful. I don't know, some of you, it might have been overused, but still a very beautiful vehicle. One of the things that you can do is you roll your glass down and wave your people, because they are the people you are representing. If you are not careful and you roll your glass up and every day then people say that Yanka, try as much as possible to interact with the people, get to their level, understand them, let them understand you.
Wadi afuti mu amujejereje mu mfa na sopa mu nya adwuma na emboa Ghana mampanyi Dr. Samuel Ofoso ena motenene no.
Development Bank Ghana wane Association of Ghana Industries akon tuma bachiri mu a wo hwa boasem enyuma kwa wodu e wo mamu a won mu eye entuma obetimi aso wo mu asene aboa ma onjumadie no atimi akonkan ne titiriw sika fam ne mpo raw materials ahodo a won behia na wodi adedwuma wabra wosi adwa etoato adwen no ena Development Bank Ghana panifo de atodwa wo mo kire se wo mo ye weye sanse mampanyi His Excellency John Dramani Mahama wono kra no na ni de kire se boasa nyuma kwei amomatumi atumponti nei womso tu na mo bisa no a ebetimi aboa pa won sema hodo ode tu dwane de ekoso ne nyina no e wosa amaneboyi ento asoi mu wabrampanifo esi adwa na woto ato adwene ahwe kwampa yi obefa so na enyumaku ahodo a yeka entomaye ho asem a wodi mu akotene pa e wo mai emo eno eye textiles and garment industry womo adwumadie no ebetimi atumpon no ena pani kwanchafo a wada Development Bank Ghana no Dr. Randolph Inso Ambala etre hia hu hia nti a wose wom etimi etu anamo bi etesa na mpo no da Development Bank Ghana wo makoma pro so se wom betimi aboa aso sa nyumako we nyina asene
na wo hwa yekrom ha one of the things aban de se omani so ne se omo pese omudu bebi a emba benye adwumaye. In the textiles industry, no, the entire community say, compared to some other industries, you know, a much bigger opportunities for employment, especially for women. And I basically have some boy, my yet to me foreign exchange export. Now you nyasa foreign exchange, and I boy you see the no, a boy near my baby kroma. And into na yashada decided to say, one of the areas you did ni be kohun, abwa maneti meji.
And what you know was to aso say. Saji ye we ya wo mo ede abane esusuye we no enye enada asem na mo sade wo maka wo mo nsem no sa pepepe na wo mo ede be yadwuma
yeni abre say ye be before ye beba program yi first of all no my boss Minister of Finance wa frame me da ama me matching orders say adie say ye man koso because ono so ote ono so say president afre no aka kire ne say textiles industry need an initial enti ye make sure say ye be ye de betimi aye ema textiles industry ye gina
ne kwakram no ena Owura Michael Mensa ba ya wono eye pani kwanchefo be de akira woda Development Bank Ghana no enso echeche niema hodo bia se ye digu akwamu a ebetumi aboa ema sa nyumako ya wom edi entoma ho dwuma e wo mai emu ebetimi etumpon.
All the issues that is impacting this subsector, the garments and textiles subsector, and then identifying some of the low-hanging fruits. The financial institutions that we work with need to have a very good understanding of the sector to enable them provide the necessary funding that we give them to the businesses in that subsector.
Da chema akosia oforiwa amanfo amanibodie TVXYZ and Power FM Kasiebo Accra.
Ya twaso na yakọ aye ensem from na semran kran hia na nei ayela agbawe abusua won kran kirema na sensem mi koso mo mpekure na nse omom sase ono muja akakra de ma aban na aban so jese wahwe hu se o se abusua no enya asase ne kakra de omudwuma na jese omukodu dwuma no woso nso a nipa bia badwiri dan ni biagu enenti enam sai so ma Apostle Christopher sowa okpoti ene nsem twrofo atwe nkomo se de koye ne de nyame ni omani nje nti omo IGP ni aban nyina so mo hwe emboa na de akosoro mo hwe mu na nsase de yom de no abama mo hu na omonjoma de mfa yempuntudwuma na ntimi emboa mo
asenu a government be fa 1970 no ene abeye ti say ye ni asase po asase no akoye we police granchen police aba bubu niama without any paper enti yepe IGP na onramu na onye bribi wo hu na enkoye ti say ye mbumra but ye bumra pa ti onunti na ye the government ya transia free 1970 without penny afedi moja ya sasia maya langas jina we afrika ba police jina asase police beba yandi mo krato okita wababa bubu ebinu dan adentan police commander ofreno commander Lumu onu na mitse midinu be kasa krapo o se ompe o so obi abdinu kasa nenti dia waba be seniama bebre wo ti yanya aban na onra wenu mu na omu yasase no omu famaye without any distinct say omu ya we adia ye penu yen demarcation again na yenkotwa yasase no na obi ahu say agbawe family omo asase ni after that you the woman no yebetumi
na we ayensem Apostle Christopher sowa akpoti de atudwa na se eye nkrala agbawe ebusia no omo elmoni abransase no mujibi na omo de adi omudwuma Ghana de shima ma yetwa so na ye de aseda ama enwuma koi esanse womo na so yasene wo Kasiebo emo Spanish garlic mesha ne capsules no ye dro mapa we no wono mesha na memre capsules na boama yade no ase etu ntentem wa wona ase atata na se wo Johnson ntentem Kasiemo rosrosra de enaji ni peduan aboso wo ba obunsa wo to ya wana sa arthritis ena etete wo no na wakope edupa bia to nya na Ghana pharmacy shops ahodo ni nyina mu benya bia to pendo so pom dia wo be frɛ 0266 114111 0266 fra empedifo beje wo so na MTN adwumapa promotion no eguso ekoso oye first lady anase oye boss lady a ene ye fa ho hyemu bie sanse beboa ama wa browse saa de opese wo di internet ni ye bia no ebetimi aboa ama wa ye sa pepepe eti de hia ne se obe dial *5060 hash star 5060 hash na kire se wudam adwuma pa bando no emudu ankasa nti bibia opese wo de ye wo internet ne so no wobetimi aye papa MTN se wo ye we na wo de ahye ema kutupa wo ndwumadi ada ne da wo mo edie emo na power specialist eba hospital se me control se ya de ne se de etie bia oba obetu asiama se hepatitis B C A ni nyina wotu asie fatty liver anase bema prostate no aye kese ulcer fibroid ana kidney stones enetete wo na wapebi anuma na se wabowra ho na wo mo atu asie de ama na hye no so se wo mo wajikadri wo ho ye mema dreboa ema mema ejina won na so paye eno achi ne hepatitis mission so eboa boost immune system no enupa we nya na wo pharmacy shops ahodo na mo pa machi kwan dia wo mo wo enkran ha ya kwa benya ACP kwantempo no eso na afi kokuma senso a feyase legbosom twe kwantempo no so wo ebuto fra 0244 544442 na afi 0200 388331 and afi 0555 797878 fra empenifo beje so let's talk educational consult madam time bomb no was say preschool admission no egusu ekoso so minsia kopem fiensia obeje wabofra no ama Saturday school no enso ekoso pay entrepreneurship and afi reading writing personality development IT training ni nyina wom creativity eti de hia ne se wo do ba ne beko na wakoje santitie we nyina wo trade da biara da okwa oba no wom benya ne ho adaje ye ede ama wom wo Tashinungwa estate Mango Street obelejo kuku municipal assembly no ubetimi afra homa na wagemu enchiremu 0249 069821 0249
021 Sabash Herbal Center one more La Paz New Market Quantimpone so was say Bema Pasu Grodie no Ediaman Koye wa pa war hepatitis B and sexual infections ahodwa aje wabo so no na wo de akodan Sabash Herbal Center for shane so say one more Sabash ko bites oti ko no a na chese ko ni achi nyarewa ni nyina etuase constipation sisi yade ebeboa tuase ama wo mu enroi enya na pharmacy shops ahodo ni nyina Ghana ba bia obenya bia to nemo mu betimi afra homan na wo no mato ankomodie eso 0500 064000 and afa 0500 064001 ofra Sabash for bejo so Little George Health Shop say womo ewo tema community 5 in between a year Presbyterian Church any PV or being run about no ene Little George for so ba enupa hodo bebre koa mesha ho koa plus mixture Dominion herbal powder Mr. Kill vitamins ni minerals ahodo ni nyina heba and afa local enro ni nyina no bebromu ewo a Little George Health Shopper ubenya bi ato na hye no so say womo ahoma no be friend sisi a na kire se wajimu nchirechiremu kwa no ayo akwan kra no a ofra Little George Health Shop for ebeje so 0243 140213 0243 140213 ofra obeje so 3p garlic mixture droma pa wenu 100% garlic and a wasonson so 80 minerals and vitamins ahodo ewom say ye honam ya anase bia waposo wo ho anase atata anase otitriti kesiamro so 3p garlic mixture and ebedi wakagina mu bowram pharmacy shops ahodo no ubenya bia to anase obefre Piwak Natural Health for 0248 928824 and afa 0201 000021 ofra womo ebejo so Ostic Real Estate womo edens as papa abase opebi wododo wa ayukuma asebi doyumu afienya dowenya nase sha hills no ensase we mansu bia ni hu wo hon krata sem no susu gina ne naso enti kwane kwaje wode animanim ya fra homan 0244 684069 and afa 0240933748 0266101406 ofra won beje so Medi Moses Clinic and Prostate Center say Bema prostate yade age waboso no to anamo na bresan se wo ba ye bebru free sheduasa wo mu abene pa memma na etwa wo mu kruse eti Bema sexual weakness anasa wo mu hawtete diabetes, sciatica, typhoid fever, malaria, ni nyina no womo eboa etuase x-ray ni laboratory test ahodo ni nyina no womo eye bi dental barrier woni post station no na edi enhwe ni na fe so kokumase ahenema kokobe nso a womo ebutu ho a womo ebo atwuma yeti Medi Moses for said manimi ya fa ya den beda womo na wontu ase ema from 0244 068447 0244 068447 ofra obejo so edu heba SMB test no emema no edimu akagina mu pa ye we ene ye ko weekends enti bema e wo se wo je samba eno ani SMB test no ebeboa manema atimi akonkan edi amomanke sim be fikrom wo mbutu odoko nso official town we ye kwahye ahianku street no so wo mo ebutu wo nro nso de pharmacy shops awdo no nyina mu obenya biato na obefre 0201 044221 0201 044221 from Bejos Ruta Natural Products no aba Ruta Misha malaria fever to ase Ruta Titanics so typhoid fever to ase Ruta Live so buama Kasiebo so anasisra de ya adwo aboso no ebetu ase Bora Pharmacy Shop bia mo benya biato ana oba 0244 503443 0244 503443 ufra empenifo ebeje wo so Hackstar Misha no ene capsules no all satanfo ono Misha na me capsules no to ya de no asententem typhoid fever de anase ulcer de ya paye eti kwana kope Hackstar Misha ene capsules no bi eto FD ajetum pharmacy shop bia mo obenya bi ato bowram na kwaje de ana obefre 0240 238310 and afa 0203 822855 ofra empenifo ebejo so adishima my bra ya dream no ye boram na anigidie Kasiebo ye de atom so bremu de menua ba ya edubia animpiesie wage nadwa anigidie Kasiebo de ekoso entertainment no emu no wode eba abesumye ya mo akwa
very very lovely
enyumre de wa lovely
hey also far since now you oh some year story bi na asemani je mo kakra che ma won to me oh very very lovely.
Enti be no say onyan emiti.
Omiti me sure so be dem akosi Monday. Yes, very lovely. Na Mamisha si emfi YEA Youth Employment Agency akache na eho na CEO Chief Executive Officer Edemasa Agency Malik Basintali ono ene Shatawale Charles Niyama Mensa ono so na CEO Edema Shagzi na wanga ka bomu se wo be employ Ghana youth yen Ghanaian youth na yen ni adwuma bi ayeye no into the transportation industry say ebia Shagzi no obema won cars ebia ka ho na won afa nipa na aya wo ye adwuma ma won afa bia ka ho se ne youth unemployment se ne ekoso Ghana ha no ni nyina to ebetwa na adwumadi na se no ekoso ewo YEA head office ewo Nkrankrom ha na nsema Malik Basintali dituba no ebini.
You didn't create, you have created. And so our job and our duty is to find means and ways of how we could tap into that opportunity you have created so that we could ensure that many more people also get to the advantage of it. The very important aspect of our meeting today is because there's a man out there who is in search of a vehicle, and there's another man out there who has a vehicle and is in search of a driver. And there's a young man like you out there who has created an app that seeks to create that platform where this man on my right and the man on my left could come together and work and then make a living for themselves. And so, as a government agency, we are coming on board to ensure that we link that man who is in search of a vehicle and the man who is in search of a driver, and we ensure that they will enroll into Shagzi, and then we ensure that it is Ghana, and at the end of the day, Ghana wins. And so that's simply the system we want to create here.
Entina CEO Malik Basintali YEA na motene kano na eno echi no na Shatawale Charles Niyama na nkasa so edituga say initiative odi abey in the right direction ene kwanso ya ning if say yen youth no ade a ebeboa yen pa yiye sa unemployment a ekoso o manyim no ebeboa yen nsem odituga ne bini.
We are glad, and I think the team is happy too that we've come to a partnership like this, and I promise you that we're really gonna, open up to you and show you, everything necessary. Just being transparent with the business, so you understand that this is an artist who has become a tech guy. Because it's not only about even Shagzi, because I have other ideas, that we still want to create in the tech world, to also help. The citizens, so, and with all this, I believe that we are going to work together hand in hand. God bless you also for, being a brand ambassador for me, because I've been getting, crazy about, getting a proper brand ambassador. You being a brand ambassador is like I'm talking to Michael Jackson. So I think with that, we're happy about it, and we'll be working hand in hand together. And thanks also for, premium cars, so SUVs and stuff. Recently, that was the reason why I even bought mine. I always blast them.
Intina eno Shatawale dance okay na de whole Ghana ninkana mukote na watch say Shagzi no dia ebeboa Ghana for in a collaboration with YEA ebe employ Ghanaian youth bebre inti when esan diskakra beba oman Ghana muha akosia senia uhuno you inti very very lovely
dia Canada private food in Ghana has
Ghana ha
so dia yan kasa yes so mu ye beboa
very lovely na ye fi honum na yenko medical akachi Samuel Edu Frempong na akoso den semi abetuga no den semi nsemo odi atuga no wo hwe TVXYZ no so a edaso ma wo hwe Facebook no so edaso ma na nsemo odi atuga no osi Ghana fo ye nyina ye mompai ema Owura John Dramani Mahama efise na memu a obuno ade a ne kwanso ya nen ohun se papa no oye very serious seba amemu a oye very very serious intine ho akoko hia se Ghana fo ye be bompai ama Owura John Dramani Mahama na efei na memu no obuno obekoso ebu ne saa even if say we friend and ni tema wodi ama no kra na e wo say yesan tumitum ema ne ba akoka ho na ye nga fa ma no kra na ye fa ma ni nua Ibrahim Mahama ana say ye fa ma Alan Cash. If you say when we say some rant no anasa papa fo no we ye nkrofo bi a Ghana eda won koma so ye nti senia won atwa opoto kasem no say make una pray for pray make Mahama no no leave power. Oh, very serious guy. Even if he does finish in his first term, he should pass it over to Ibrahim Mahama, his brother, or Alan Cash. These men have serious ambitions to make Ghana a great nation. Trust me. In order 100% in it all. Now, Akosia, what's your comments? Ewa adenasina enye easy. Amafu bebre eje say some medical ekano enokare no kwanso aning. Ebi mukra hu say say previously no na acting horror movie because abang bi oba no na niema ekoso no na asefem. Nanso Owura John Dramani Mahama buy no when we say niema masesa talk of the dollar, talk of niema bebre bibia eresesa. Inti na who say eno aning inti try na say facts obi as a facts obi say who notice Akufo-Addo makes us think and the end time is near, so we should prepare ourselves. Into now we know so HSA Tama Owura Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo man pehini no just all the young who hear no you until we no area in no and na babeto young nangusi into na medical and some are also edia to gua na akosia mimia na mefa we shedding you any ederema honorable Jifa Gomashi Onuna Minister for Art, Culture and Creative Art, Creatives, yes, Tourism, Art and Culture. Na ne papa efimu, ne papa nya 106 years. Ewa asasi so. Enye fiketwa. 106. Papa bebre. But wa man nkwatintinga mana hoden. You na papa ni nya odi ne birthday. March mu na say month ye twam na papa ni di ne birthday. No di ne birthday we no nyankopon say oh meba. Bishesania we live we dinchine ni aka ne de bra fie betina se na ho make akra na o man so enjoy nti onyankopon ato ne nsa e de afre honorable Jifa Gomashi ono ando sanye MP e de mama for we Ketu South nti no ne papa efim nti yerema honorable shedding pa na no edusu a ye de camera ne ba be si ho nefe niye wo say ye twani nyina no ye twa na ye de abre yen ahwefo ene etiefo nti akosia ahana medi enigidi sem Kasiebo no ABC very lovely evening na midin de ya edubia enimpesi
yo ya beda asenti enigidi Kasiebo en yakoti free yenu aba ya edubia enimpesi enche no yento aso na yenkoso lak natural clinic for hwe na yenkoje ya rehwe sanse wo yo ba be ma wachia bre awomo haw no atete wacha enimani ya solar kefo se bre wonro na natural wo de betu ase e de ama wo kidney liver anase bia unipadua no haw bia bamu a solar natural clinic wo mo aye krado dunso twam ya de nyina no wo beboa atu ase ama kokomlemle ha ya nkran ha wo ben Harvard Senior High School no wo betimi afra homa 0553 932631 0553 932631 ofra obejo so na ton ho esanse nipa dasani de wudi dwa ya na waton ho kakra wadwa ton de no TVXYZ ya bie ya promo de ato ha ma ketua bia nsa wode de wo bia fabra ye benya bre na ya bo niema no hu dawro de ama business no se de tie bia sa afa no wa hyase anase mpo wo mu dada se ye shop na wo ye dwumadie bia ya pese TVXYZ ye bo hu dawro ema wo no de hia ne se obeba utu na mo na oba osu Oxford Street ha bebrese street so a ye beje oso bia ya promotor na anya kwan abo niema no hu dawro papa de amount wodi opemu nchechemu bia no obedi kan afra homan na waje afrim panifo enchen 0533 825870 0533 825870 0533 825870 ofra XYZ panifo ye beje oso na mensa ka promo no eguso ekoso ye ko weekend so enti pesika na fagu botom na weekend no aye wo de ye sanse weekend de aye wom ayefro wom bibia wom woni sika ya na wasam ye mobo obu akura oni sika otimi yare by force edmani me ya de hia ne se obefa mobile phone no na wa dial *274# star 274# ba na wasa bobio *274# na fe wa select Power FM FM wo select Power FM no a share ne beba na wadi su kama wo twa ba ko bia 5 Ghana cedis pe na obetimi awi ni sika be ye 50,000 Ghana cedis 5 billion wumpe we na apede en manim ya fa ho hyem be ye mensa ka promo no na also eju sika efa gu boto abere bia tie Power FM na TVXYZ obete de ekoso bia hye no so se NLA ye characters platform no wo mo edom stampo atimu so na mo wunya free eni free share edun wotwe ekwa wo de wo nka hunti ya na wa hye ne so ede amayen ekia
yo ma yentu aso na yemfa eye ensamba kunwie na fi yenso so yebohwi na yakọ eye shama ne mpatemu yakọ shama mpatemu de na ese ho no se de nim afia hyase eja hye se eja hidwa ekọ so organ ne bebie na ehye ntwabandwom so ho hye na meka se honorable amodin akwakọ ya doy de ama eye nipo mo kan ewo ntwaban eja hye no emu honorable Paul Otis dentu ono akwaya doy sronko de ama de hye na sadia ordinance atudwa no mama yentie bi
yen ma mi MP honorable Emily atezi nkomo aso nyo oya no kwa ode ye hwe na bibi so dam the assembly ye den ye bo modern de ye ntu ye ni hina nti bibi kakra ye bo so na da mo na in the meantime no wo botum na wo de so ho na asan na wo tuma ye bibi ama sabu obi tifie ne wendida oya atete nti ye kede ya mo bibi ya nkete so dam oye wodi edwuma oye and ya from one na yedini na ye da amama ona aka hwana pa no we akono we 9 dama 9 na nde ye tum na ya pe bibi na ye da amama da wonko no mfrente zugwa na sabu edwuma wo ha no sa onso bia no do na so obi so nza ma ahye na yan hweda na afi situation na yima
na je se we aye panyimpa osi abana mu o shama mpatemu owura Paul aye Otis dentu na motenin kano
ewi adishima ye gina we so na nwumre no sia brem Kasiebo de besum wo TVXYZ so na afen so Power 97.9 so no ye de nyina si asedan koma news team no afi ofa bia ela na afen so amapoma checheku na nadwo akwachewa na afen so Kofia Brantie wo nyina ye omafom de boa ye kwa MCR so Peter Ralph ene mrate de nyina eboa camera so ye Osofo Prince Kofi the Boy ene Francis Elizabeth Tego ene Gifty ene Chi ye nim fefefe na ye de ensem yi ebesum wo yenso a ye je penie ekenkan Kasiebo yi ema wo mimidin da jema akosia oforiwa amanfo mene
akuya krantema
yadamasi
Mesi menana no aguru basa abi bragro dibedo imle no na ma brema ye hojo.
As for me, I take very good care of my grandkids. Ye di agro na yes edru mre bi kra na me ba no timide omo be gumi so weekend no.
Hey, memre
enu ntina me ka kire o say ya no medi garlic capsules. Poso nyina ebesisi so kama. As I stand here, my doctor said my whole system has improved very well. Medi garlic capsules. Yes, Medi garlic capsules.
Medimosis garlic capsules. Boa mamoja dini paduani mu efusani ye. Na esiesie oba ne barima mahona wodin. Ubenya edoi bi ato omanyi mu pharmacy store frey wo 050-349-4885. Edoi enya mamofra enye ndi mfie dumienu. Apemfo ene emma emanofo. Medimosis wonni how FDA ajidwe din kratui atu.
Muntie, ye watcha ya chano, afedie, pie, ohiani ya hocha no tuacha, mega cash lucky box, and ebe diwe wujuma, where ye game wa ube diska, instant cash prize. For phone number short code, *426*5#, and no, a pecking crime. Mega cash lucky box, and ya dem crasa beto, dial short code, *426*5#, our all network, follow prompt account no na choose lucky box na resika ehwem no ni nyina ya wodia we bet me the 500,000 Ghana cedis and 5 billion Siano sisa sanshi shey NL Ajiatum our Caritas lottery platform so nhyehyɛ kakra wo ho.
Every human body mass should have at least 60% water for optimal performance in any physical or mental exercise. We can help you maintain it naturally. Natural mineral water. Simply natural. For bulk purchase, call 0596 273 546 or 0596 273 547. This advert is FDA approved.
Yefem na kwa me taxi driver na enkane na misisi eso misisi ama kame na to na twetweme nya 3p garlic misa no aboa me pa obi mu asa miracle bi wadro no jese mafunu kra se di sia twini anka se me humi esi so se me humi ani esi so obeka se di bibi hye me so bi no ni na ye normal ni ti ni bi fi na ti no ti pa me sa 3 days ni na ebe na anka se de nyankopon di ayi bi ahodi ti ma yi bi nya sam ketwa ana se we de me fro aka so na me fa nhyɛ me nkwa na me de abe fa 3 years ana asemi ginawa me mu sisunya se me kwa me bia no ko bia mu so much medru da ba 6 years ni o tema bia me ya ma di se ne me jaina nti ta ya le ne nkum preko ene 4 days ana me koto 3 garlic mixture ni tema me kase yankupo no yam se ene ya me no kase me wa to me a me din wa me mpeke
3p garlic mixture ubenya bi wo mamu pharmaceutical shops and herbal shops Fred Piwak e wo 024 89 288 24 and 020 100 002